In 2015, on the 17th of October, a channel going by the name of Kronos for Life Jurassic Park was created and uploaded videos said to be made by the owner's mother, who had passed away sometime earlier, as tributes to the Jurassic Park series of movies. They were uploaded with a considerable amount of time in between them, odd for someone simply re-uploading pre-made videos. The videos are basic, low-quality slideshows made in Windows Movie Maker, but at the end of the second video, Morse code can be heard that translates to Hollywood Astral Projection Clinic, though there is no implication of what this means. On the 26th of November, an Anon on the paranormal board of 4chan made a post in a thread about creepy work stories, claiming that they had met a woman who worked for a company that was soon to be closing down all of its locations in the country. One of the jobs the woman was assigned to was packing up boxes in a room using tape guns. Her tape gun, unlike the man she had been working with, had erratas, a term referring to a correction of a published text, written on it. The man told her to throw it away and not let any supervisors see it, and the Anon further claimed that the man told her that he had been working on a computer algorithm that would fire any employees that had looked up the phrase on their computers. It is also mentioned in the same post that she was homeless and a member of a band, and in a reply that employees were commonly instructed to make something and put it in the warehouse, only for it to be picked up by a forklift and disposed of. These two details should be kept in mind for later. A few weeks later, on the 19th of December, another Anon made a post saying, "Did anyone here have any software/IT jobs on the East Coast between 2000 and 2010 or so? I ask because a few people I know from that time and area have talked about some sort of sketchy HR-related program named Erratas, and I'm wondering if I can find any information about it. Not strictly paranormal related, but disturbing, and I believe I saw someone on X mention it before, so if that Anon is here, please post." One reply says, "I'm interested. I'm an IT trainee at one of the leading sausage company. When the president gave a speech, he mentioned something about part of the elite, and he gets really emotional at that time." Another has a link to a generic spooky YouTube video, which likely has nothing to do with this. However, another reply states, "From what I understand, it was something that allowed some specific third-party company unconditional access to employee information. Employees who included it in search terms or asked about it would get fired or placed in non-computer departments. I believe UPS, Unilever, and Ecolab were part of the system." Another mention of it is made on the music board on a thread, to which one Anon says, "What does that all mean? I think I remember Erratas being some software company in the 2000s like Enron who fired all their employees or some shit." A video by a channel named Todd Ellsworth, uploaded on November 21st, 2015, of an album by a band named KFC Murder Chicks was linked. The end of the description of the video read, "Erratas or bust," but was later changed to Erratas or rust. Another video shows a room with machinery such as forklifts in it, which could be a reference to the original post. On the 23rd of January 2016, Kronos had uploaded a third video, titled "YouTube is Monitoring and Controlling My Life," in which he claims that his mother was being harassed by a YouTuber discovering a secret in the original Jurassic Park trilogy. He assures the audience that he has not been diagnosed with any mental illness and seems to recognize how odd his rant is. This is the first time he mentions that Aratus is the system responsible for this. The video has had a subpar resolution to say the least, making it hard to read for the most part. A couple of days later, on the music board of 4chan, an Anon lists a group of obscure YouTube videos, proposing a new genre of music consisting of audio from obscure YouTube videos, Kronos' rant being one of them. Some Anons notice how odd the video is, and one produces a transcript of it. After the video gained popularity as a result of the thread, Kronos uploaded a video titled "Here Goes Nothing." In the video, he requests for help on getting information on Aratus. In the automated captions of the video, the text, "Are far from over 200 Corbin, Kentucky, 40219, 111111, 10.3%, 10.4%, and overthrow the government" can be found. The address belonged to the KFC Murder Chicks band. The band apparently was a homeless girl band, which should sound familiar, as the Anon in the original thread said the woman he had originally heard the Aratus story from was a homeless girl in a band. On the music and paranormal boards, two threads were made about the subject, and Kronos' last video, a Q&A video, was made, in which a transcript was produced of. In the video, Kronos mentions Unilever and 3M as being early users of Erratas, and states that The Lost World is his favorite Jurassic Park movie, leading to an Anon finding that Todd Ellsworth is an anagram for the title of said movie. A Twitter account occupying the handle Erratas or Bust with the display name Todd Ellsworth is discovered. The first post is a picture of a man's face, which reverse image searching shows as a Hawaiian police sketch. Another post mentions that this post office is the deepest part of the deep web. Todd's disdain of postal services is also shared by Kronos and the KFC Murder Chicks. The account as of now is private, and the handle was changed to Erratas or Rust, possibly as late as 2017. I can find direct replies to, and possibly from, the account as recent as the 31st of December 2017. The only other posts were an animated George Bush head. The most recent tweet archived on archive.is, posted on the 10th of February 2017 read, "I'm only available for sabotage consultation January to February and November to December. The rest of the year, I'm working." An Anon analyzed some of Kronos' videos and found that some had different video codecs and audio formats, which could support the idea that multiple people had produced them. One of the members of KFC Murder Chicks commented on one of his videos saying, "I hope things turn out okay for that guy and his mom." However, the comment has since been deleted. Todd uploaded a video to his YouTube channel, a remix of the Gorilla song Demon Days, apparently created by one of the members of the KFC Murder Chicks, with the bottom right panel of the cover replaced with the police sketch. It was blocked due to copyright issues, but an Anon was able to re-upload it without issues. One Anon speculated that it was taken down because of the face in the thumbnail. The KFC Murder Chicks Tumblr and Bandcamp pages were taken down, and when one Anon looked through a cached version of it, they found many odd lines of text, including a conspiracy theory that nuclear weapons did not exist, that seemed to be copied from news articles and other sources. It is also mentioned on it that one of the members is a fan of the Kronos movies, which is another dinosaur-related reference, possibly tying the band to Kronos. One of their songs named P Sneaky SYS is believed to mean Pretty Sneaky System, possibly a reference to the Erratas algorithm. It is also found that a Todd Ellsworth wrote a short story for a science fiction magazine in 1979, though it is likely that this is a coincidence. Eventually, 4chan users would start getting banned for discussing the algorithm, mostly for reasons spam flooding, and one for copyright infringement. I personally believe that Aratus is most likely an alternate reality game. Kronos' original videos, the Jurassic Park tribute videos, were used to set the stage of the channel as just being any ordinary channel before the odd videos were uploaded. The timing between the videos is odd, however this could be attributable to time used to make them. I don't believe it is far off to believe that they are actual videos made by his mother, with the time in between uploads simply being time taken to find the videos. This doesn't exactly explain the Morse code in the video reading Hollywood Astral Projection Clinic. One individual claims that it references the George Bush video on the Todd Ellsworth Twitter account, claiming it is a projection of Bush, possibly in Hollywood. Astral projection refers to the practice of a willful out-of-body experience. Astral projection refers to the practice of a willful out-of-body experience, so the thing the code could be referencing is a clinic located in Hollywood that claims to specialize in astral projection. This doesn't give any reason for it to be in Morse code, so it could have been included for the sake of having some sort of secret in the video. Looking up the term brings up results leading to this page, which is a whole new rabbit hole of its own, and doesn't seem to be related to Aratus. The only thing tying it to Aratus is the fact that Hollywood Astral Projection Clinic has been mentioned alongside it. The 4chan post and thread made about it could have been made to promote the game. Alternate reality games have made their first appearance on 4chan before, some, such as Cicada 3301, making it very clear to Anons that it is a mystery that needs to be solved. Kronos' video could have been deliberately included in the thread in order to draw more attention to the mystery. The automated captions in Kronos' video are much harder to explain. Kronos claims to not be very adept in matters related to computer technology. I cannot find any known ways to manipulate YouTube's automated captions, so either Kronos found a way to manipulate them and he is lying, the address somehow did make its way into the captions on its own, or it is simply fabricated, as only screenshots remain of the caption. There might be another way this could have occurred. A while ago, users reported that inputting phrases separated by a space every 2 letters in Google Translate in certain languages would cause odd responses to come up, including what seemed to be like dating profiles and private email conversations. A similar thing could be happening here. Similar to how Google Translate probably tried making sense of the gibberish and outputted odd responses, the captions could have outputted the address for a similar reason Google Translate outputted these odd responses. This does not explain why the band the address belonged to, the KFC Murder Chicks, seems to be connected to the mystery. The overthrow the government message appearing could have been the usual result of the automated captions' attempt at making sense of distorted audio. However, the timescales in which Aratus was discovered and the discovery of the Google Translate responses don't seem to match up. YouTube titles and descriptions can be changed, so the connection of the caption and the band could have been applied retroactively in order to create a new layer to the mystery. This could be supported because, according to one individual, the investigation around the mystery ground to a halt because the individual or group behind the alternate reality game was unprepared and couldn't add any more clues to the puzzle. In the Twitter account, the image of the police sketch, which has not been found to relate to anything else in the mystery, other than the fact that it originated from the same state that the Jurassic Park movies were filmed, may simply have been included for shock value, similar to the Morse code of Kronos' second video. The Twitter account appears to be a dead end, though there may be other things on it worth investigating. The tweet reading, "I'm only available for sabotage consultation January to February and November to December," could mean that Todd Ellsworth is some sort of agent that assists people in performing some sort of sabotage. I don't know what Ellsworth could be doing when he is working. During January, February, November, and December, where clues pertaining to the mystery were posted, so there were about 3 windows of time where clues were posted that could have been missed. November 2016 to February 2019, November 2017 to February 2018, and November 2018 to February 2019. This could provide reasoning why the clues stopped appearing around March. The sabotage mentioned could refer to sabotage of investigations pertaining to the mystery. It could also be sabotage of the algorithm itself. The random things posted on the KFC Murder Chicks Tumblr page may also be something added for shock value. The Todd Ellsworth that authored the science fiction story can obviously be explained by how it could be a coincidence that they share the same name. According to howmanyofme.com, there are very few people who live in the United States with the name Todd Ellsworth. I used the same site to search for people with variants of the first and last name, and only Todd Ellsworth with 2 D's and 2 L's came up showing more than one person, with around 17 people bearing this name in the United States. If Todd Ellsworth is the name of an individual, not a pseudonym or entirely made-up person, and if they live in the United States, there is a small amount of people who could be our Todd Ellsworth. If they live in another country, there is still likely a small amount of people who could be our Todd Ellsworth. There is a higher chance that our Todd lives in the United States, as most location-based clues had to do with locations in the United States. The name Todd comes from a word in Middle English meaning fox, and I have found a list of names in other languages meaning the same. Ellsworth comes from the Old English names Ellie and Worth, which mean farm or farmstead. I did not find many common names in other languages meaning the same thing, let alone in English. This could disprove the idea that Todd Ellsworth's name is a translation or anglicization of a foreign name. Todd in German means death, so Todd's name may mean death farm or death house, though this is likely to be a stretch. The fact that users were banned for discussing Aratus could be attributable to various reasons. Most users were banned for spamming/flooding, which could mean that they brought it up so often the moderators of the site became irritated and decided to ban them. This does not explain the copyright infringement ban, as copyrighted content is uploaded to the site all of the time. This ban was not as common as the other reason, so it could simply be a moderator playing with people. Erratas definitely seems to be an incomplete ARG, so if any new things come to light, I will make a follow-up video whenever that happens.